We're talking about this coast-to-coast storm having some big impacts, and I think a lot of you are going to notice that we've got some stormy conditions across the northern tier, fast-moving cold front, and periods of rain and snow. But we've also got some very gusty winds, and the upper Midwest is going to see mainly some rainy conditions. Let's talk about the wind alerts. Man, they extend over a good chunk of the plains, all the way from the Dakotas clear down into Colorado and New Mexico this morning. As the storm moves east, here's where the winds pick up this afternoon and evening, and that's going to lead to some dry conditions. Look at Kansas on the map. You've got some very strong winds for Kansas. This is going to make big impacts for travel. Now, talking about Kansas, now here we've got critical fire danger concerns. The reason being relative humidity could drop as low as 20%, maybe 20 to 25. This is considerately low for this part of the country. Gusty winds extend all the way through the Texas Panhandle, and that could slow you down. Also slowing you down, travel conditions. Taking a look at the Midwest, we've got red for Bismarck, all the way from Minneapolis, clear down to St. Louis, Indy. Throughout the afternoon, we're in the yellow, meaning lots of delays, lots of cancellations will start to add up. So be prepared for that, because this coast-to-coast storm is going to have huge impacts on traveling. It is, well, we're in Hanukkah. We've got Christmas next week, and people are traveling right now for Christmas. And by Friday, guess what? The storm continues to move off into the east. So let's break down what's happening across the Midwest this morning. We've got snow for the northern tier and a whole bunch of rain to the south, my friend.
Yes. For a lot of Americans, this is going to be more of a mild feel, just in reference that we're going to have more rain than snow, a little different than the last storm that we were tracking across the Midwest. That can also lead to a kind of a funky situation where you got rain on top of snowpack, because we still have some snow on the ground, and then the backside will provide that opportunity for maybe a quick dash of snow for parts of Minnesota. So Minneapolis, really one of the larger cities that might see a winter element to this. Otherwise, it's going to just be wind being the equalizer for all.
This is one of those wind-driven storms that people will be talking about. It's the holiday, the weekend before the holiday, and they're like, man, the wind was howling. If you're traveling east to west, this is a crosswind. A lot of kids are going home for Christmas break, or winter break, if you will, from colleges. They're trying to travel as well. You know what?
Gosh,
if you live
think
in the
about
plains,
the state of Washington, they only have one interstate.
That's exactly it. Yeah, Stevens Pass has been closed. Also, Snoqualmie.
I just thought about that with the whole idea of kids trying to drive back from college campuses. Eastern and Western Washington is still kind of divided right now because of weather reasons.
Yeah, for sure. That'll be the concern. Think about all the colleges and campuses across the Midwest and the plains. I think of my goddaughter at Kansas. Hope she's getting home safely back to Colorado. But you know what? Sit it out if you can. And then tomorrow is a better opportunity to travel. These wind gusts will be 50 to 60 miles per hour. They are widespread. So not only are you in the car traveling, just holding on tightly, but also getting to the airport. We're going to have a lot of delays and cancellations
at the airport.
And to your
point, conditions are going to be a lot easier across the Midwest and the northern plains tomorrow.
Right.
So if you do have the luxury of traveling by car, push the trip to tomorrow.
Sure.
I mean, obviously, flights, you're not as flexible. And I will say, so far, the flights are doing pretty well out of the upper Midwest and the northern plains. Of course, it's early. We're talking about pre-dawn hours. Not a lot of flights are kind of up for discussion, so we'll see how we do once we get after sunrise. But so far, at least we're off to an okay start. There's a look at Chicago. We have 32-mile-per-hour wind gusts. Right now, the cloud base is at 1,100 feet. The cloud base is probably going to be the struggle for O'Hare and Midway today as we have the storm sort of setting in. This is a look at the misery index right now at a 1, but with the forecast in consideration, the wind and the rain and the low clouds are going to be a problem for Chicago.
Well, Friday, this storm is going to reach the East Coast. That's going to slow us down here big time. We're talking snow for some, rain for others. The gusty winds is still a big part of this storm, and we've got some warm, moist air ahead of this. So daytime heating, that'll allow for a few thunderstorms to pop up right along the front as this passes through from the northeast down to the southeast. Damaging winds, those will be the concern. We have some wind alerts for portions of the northeast, and that does include the I-95 corridor, major cities from Boston through Philadelphia. Farther north, colder air. We've got the potential for flash freeze conditions, places like Burlington, Vermont, where guess what? You'll get to the low 50s around noon today, and then boom, into the teens overnight. And I think this is something with this powerful front, Britta, that people experience through the Midwest today. The Northeast feels it tomorrow. You will notice as the front's coming through, winds changing, and right behind it, the cold air settles in. It is going to be mostly rain for the I-95 corridor, and that does include portions of New England. So we could be dealing with flooding for portions of Vermont, New Hampshire, and Maine.
You know, a kicker here is timing.
Yeah.
You know, the Midwest, sure, today is going to be a holiday travel day, but it is a Thursday, and so fewer people trying to kick off their early travel plans. Tomorrow is really going to be an increase in the amount of Americans going to the airports. And in particular, the airports that are dealing with the wind and the rain are ones that don't do well with wind and rain. I mean, you think about Boston Logan, and you think about Newark LaGuardia. These are airports that are tagged to have problems with strong winds.
You throw some rain in the mix, that's a nightmare. This is 6 o'clock in the morning tomorrow. Prime time for the commute through 10 o'clock. I wanted to go through these 4 hours specifically, Britta, because look at the major cities affected by this. Rain, gusty winds. You finally get some snow on the backside of that. So this is the concern here. Let me go back in time just real quick.
Well,
for
and the
places
moisture
like upstate
part
New
of
York.
this is kind of a quick hit, but the winds are a long duration story.
Totally, and you won't be able to treat the roads, places like upstate New York, because the rain's coming through, and then boom, you go into the snow and the freeze. So it's not like they'll be able to pre-treat very well because it just gets washed away. That's going to be a concern for places across New England too. Yeah,
if you're going to be driving the New York Thruway on Friday, I would honestly try and wait until Saturday, which is a bummer because you have more people, but the weather is going to be easier to deal with. There's a look at the peak wind gusts that we're expecting tomorrow across the Northeast, 40, 50 miles per hour, maybe up to 60 for parts of the 95 corridor. 75-mile-per-hour winds across South Dakota and Wyoming. They are fueling a fire threat as multiple fast-moving fires burn across both states. The Greyhound Fire is burning 2 to 3 miles south of Keystone, South Dakota, and is moving east, according to the Pennington County Sheriff's Office. Now, while the grass fire in Cheyenne, Wyoming has prompted evacuations across many communities. Now, there also are fire weather alerts that continue for the state of Colorado today. Kansas has been added. Denver, you're under a fire weather watch until Friday evening. So this calls to your attention that we got to do our part. There's very little that we can do about anything that is natural caused sparks of fire. But we all can do our part to know the forecast. It's dry, it's windy. We have very parched land because we haven't had a tremendous amount of snow or rain in these locations. And so it's a tinderbox with a perfect forecast for fast fire spread, which is why the alerts are up.
Yeah, you're talking relative humidity down to 20, maybe 25% at best, Britta. Of course, for this part of the country, that is bone dry, which is why we've got the critical conditions over a chunk of Kansas. You got a little bit of sunshine in the forecast that will also help to dry some of the fuel that is in place. Man, these wind gusts are mind-blowing across Colorado.
This is why they turned off the power, and they made the right decision to do it.
Agreed, and it was important part to hit of our forecast yesterday on Fox Weather First, because right off the Front Range to the Eastern Plains, they were dealing with gusts from 100 to 150, 110 miles per hour. We're talking hurricane force gusts, but in some cases, the sustained winds were significant, which is why they had to turn off the power because it was a period of time. Yeah, these represent gusts, so short, brief hits, but the gradient wind was enough to cause a problem as well. I circled Marshall. They had a 109-mile-per-hour wind. That's in reference to what is a very sensitive topic and why they were so proactive in Colorado yesterday. The Marshall Fire happened in 2021. It is a huge marker for Coloradans in terms of wildfires and the cost that we've paid across the state. So, you know, to see the wind verify in the forecast, I think a lot of people yesterday around lunchtime, they're like, is it really going to happen? Is it really going to happen? And then all of a sudden it set in and it really did happen. So good call by Colorado to do those power outages. By the way, still across Colorado, 125,000 customers remain without power.